Greetings and salutations, friends. Welcome back to leg 2. Taking off from where I landed, and I am flying out to the airport at Sharif Al Idrisi, which serves El Hoceima. I'm sure I'm not pronunciating those properly, but you get a rough idea. It's kind of easty of here along the coastline. It's like 5:15 in the evening. I'm trying to keep this as real time as I can, so some of these are probably going to be recorded at peculiar times of the day /night /dawn. Same helicopters before, same setup. I've actually got my external flight display running on one of my Android tabs. So without any further ado, let's get on with it. Alright, now that's plugged in. I wonder if the lights work yet. I'm still not getting any joy out of my switches here. Oh well. So, again, without any further ado, let's take off. Counter that with the pedals. Give her some forward momentum. I don't want to fly backwards into anybody. Gear up. Some more throttle, catch some air. Get some airspeed up. Southeast would be good. Oopsie, too much nose over. Out of Tetouan. That was the wrong button. I don't think easy talk. I don't think easy talk loaded. Brilliant. Try and find 2,000 feet, and then we'll fly in our fly along the coastline. Adjust our course a little bit. It's much easier to fly when you can actually see your panel. So that down there should be a Zilla, I would imagine. Yep. So it's by the N6 highway, which you can see over there on the left, vaguely. I'm still getting a little bit of altitude. My speed readout on this is not quite accurate. Before you ask, I'm using something called Flight Gauge. Purchased it ages ago. It's a pretty good little workhorse. It's accurate. Tells me what I need to know. Tells me my altitude, my VSI, my heading, and my turn coordinator. That's pretty much all I need to know to fly. Well, basically fly. The airspeed indicator is not particularly reliable. It's, I guess it was designed for small aircraft Cessnas or whatever, because its maximum speed is 200. And its alert speed is 150. But that's fine. That's, you know, it's informational more than anything else. And that's all I need. Altitude there. So in recent news, the HTC Vive just went on sale. Well, pre-order. A lot of the vendors and news channels have been yelling that it's it's on pre-order now and starts shipping on April 1st. Actually, after some investigation, I discovered it starts shipping on May 1st. I guess they may have been overwhelmed by orders, one would hope. It's definitely something that I'm interested in purchasing, but I can't justify dropping $800 on a headset. As much fun as it would be. After a lot of consideration, I am more tempted by by its lesser brother, the Oculus Rift, and I'll tell you why. Really, the Rift has the same resolution per eye. Okay, it comes with a crap Xbox controller at the moment, and some other very basic input thing, and it uses a webcam basically to track head movement. But that's all I need for flight simming and other simulators. That's all I need. I just need a pair of VR goggles that track where my head is pointing, and if I move left, right, up, down slightly. I don't need anything as complicated as the Vive that, doesn't just track your head movement, but it tracks your position in the room. You can, with the Vive, you can get up and walk around, which is a little odd because it requires a wire running to a computer for the display. It's a little weird, but whatever. Now the Vive does come with the sticks too, the hand controllers, which are pretty cool. I've actually looked at a video that displays how it works and everything, and it's actually pretty impressive. There's a couple of buttons you can push on the sticks. One of them engages the webcam that's built into the front of the Vive itself, so you can see the room. You know, it kind of fades out the display and overlays the webcam view, so you can actually see the world in front of you in the headset. So you don't have to lift the headset off to see what you're doing. You know, if you're reaching for a soda and you can't find it. Or a beer. In my case, it would be a beer. And it also has, you know, the controls have little rescue me buttons on there. So if you're not quite sure where your controls are and you push this button, they give off a little visual ping. It's actually really well thought out, I've got to say. They've put a lot of thought into this thing. One thing I'm really confused upon is the Vive has these two controllers. It has this laser tracking system so it can locate your position in the room. And it has the webcam feature on the front of the camera, right? And all the sensors and gizmos to track your head movements. And that's $800. The Rift doesn't have any of that. And it's $200 cheaper. But it's also using less technology, I guess. I want to say it isn't using the laser tracking. It isn't using built-in sensors to tell where the head is at, where your head is at. It uses some infrared lights built into the front and a webcam, essentially. Its capability of tracking your head movement is limited to it's not a full 360-degree tracking. It's not even 180. When you turn your head away from the webcam beyond a certain point, it stops tracking and the tracking locks. So I'm really torn. Part of me just wants to jump in on this stuff, because it'd be great for flight simming and stuff like that. But on the other hand, the technology is just getting going, and from here it can only get better, right? And potentially cheaper. But on the other hand, if I sit on the fence, I'm not registering my interest. And if enough people say, well, I'm not going to buy this one, I'll buy the next one, then the industry dies because they think, well, there's no interest in this stuff. What's the point in us continuing to sink, millions of dollars into developing it if nobody's buying it? So kind of caught in a catch-22. What I'm hoping is a bunch of very rich, well-off children with disposable income will buy these things and use them and give the rest of us the benefit of continued development. One can only hope. Picking up a lot of chop off the hillside here. Out there but sea. Right underneath us there is the N16 highway, or whatever it is they call them over there. Ooh, there's a bit of a downdraft. Getting along. Alright, so what external silliness do I have? Well, my controller is the X55 Advanced with the HOTUS. I highly recommend it. It's flexible. It comes with replacement springs for the stick, so if you find the stick a little stiff or a little tight, swap out the springs. It's not a big deal. Plenty of buttons for those people who like button mashing. Oh yes. Lots of triggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hat switches altogether. That's a substantial number. Wait, hang on. Yeah, that's a hat switch too. It's got a mouse nipple for those people who like to use to switch in and use the mouse. Lots of sliders. The throttle's very responsive. Very little noise in it too, from what I've been seeing. What else have I got? Well, I've got my basic engine and light assembly from Cytec. You know, it has the gear switch on it. A couple of your basic avionic switches and light switches, which is the clicking you've been hearing. For some reason it's not operating the lights on the helicopter. But it does operate the landing gear. And the master avionics, so it's good. It's good enough for me. I also have the Cytec radio stack. You know, COM1, COM2, NAV1, NAV2, ADF, DME, and transponder. Pretty responsive, I've got to say. They're both pretty sizable, but they're also built for stacking quite nicely, and they come with plastic holders if you don't have a custom-built cockpit. I have one nailed to, well, that's a strong word, screwed to my board that has my stick and throttle gate, throttle assembly on it. And the other one's on a home-built stack. Above the radio, I've got the GoFlight RP48, which eventually, when I get around to those particular types of aircraft, will be controlling the autopilot functions. You know, such as on and off. And the various hold switches, and it's got the knobs on there so you can adjust very quickly the heading, the height, all the rest of that, the altitude, hold, and blah 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 blah. But it doesn't have any readout. It just has some basic lights that come on or go off. These also start to annoy me. And then above that I have GoFlight T682, which is toggle switches, up and down, with LEDs to show you when they are on or off. Nifty, huh? I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with those yet. I've had them for 7 months. Well, that one thing I've had for about 7 months, and I started to figure out what I'm actually going to do with it. Now I've got this other thing over here that has the light controls on it. I think what I might do is put the more advanced light controls, and maybe the panic button too. Sorry, seatbelt sign. So we got probably 60 miles left in this journey. So what I'm going to do is cut the video here for a minute and come back when I get closer to our destination. Wow, the scenery is pretty nice. Flying, a little weird, but the scenery is pretty nice. Looks like I'm coming up on some clouds over there in the distance. Could be an interesting landing in the wind. And welcome back. We're flying. And being handed off. Sightings and sounds. Hoceima. Ha! Ah, see, it just told me how to pronounce it. Awesome. So, to our left, there are some hills. And this is actually part of the Hoceima National Park. just outside the town of Hoceima, surprisingly. It covers about 470 square kilometers. Yeah. And is a popular place. Very hilly. I guess the beaches are supposed to be pretty nice there. Still in Morocco. Just been handed over to Casablanca control. So I'm getting close to the edge of Moroccan territory, I guess. Gaining a lot of altitude for some reason. Oh. I've been compensating for the hills and now I'm flying over a flat desert. That's why. I guess we'll lose a little bit of altitude since we want to do this at like 2,000. That would have been a good time to hit the seatbelt sign, really. Alright, so we'll try level off a little bit, coming up to 225. There we go. So, El Hoceima itself is one of the, not the northernmost, but one of the northernmost parts of the area in the Gulf of Hoceima. Ugh. Well, yeah, go figure. It's actually on the northern edge of the Rift Mountains, which could be interesting to fly along, I guess. And it's the capital of actually the Hoceima province. So there you go. Now, was the town named after the province, or was the province named after the town? Certainly a beautiful area, though. Okay. So this would be Sharif Al Idrisi Airport. The code would be GMTA. Some weird codes out here. Actually the second busiest airport in the area. Go figure. Looks damn quiet to me. Alright, so let's drop out of the sky. Okay, let's not drop out of the sky, that would be bad. But let's kill the torque a little bit. Slow our airspeed. airspeed, I guess. Alright, so I want to try and land right in there. Whoops. Yeah, I got the coordination of a stunned gazelle. Oh, Bennett. Oh. Okay, that was horrible. That was a horrible landing. Oh my god. Well, I don't think I broke anything. It looked like it for a minute. It looked like there was a prop strike. But, nope. Well, we got some company here. Not as many private jets as you would imagine. But not overly terrible. Very quiet airport though. Very quiet. My traffic settings are I think they're like 60 for commercial and then like 20, 25 for general. Something like that. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this 90-mile leg of the epic journey in which I am going to continue. And, you know, if you're not terribly bored, I guess I will see you on the next leg. And so until then, I will see you anon.